Guest, you can call him the humorist. He hails, well, originally from St. Thomas. Best thing he ever did was get the hell out of there. Now he calls London home. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Koning. Doug Koning! Yeah, buddy. There you are.
Yeah, give it up for Jordan, everybody. Give it up for Jordan. Or as I like to call him, X-Lax Luthor, huh? So he looks like Lex Luthor. He's also a piece of shit. Great. Let's just get going. You probably can't tell because you can't see the Star of David on my arm, and you can't see my prison number tattoo, but I actually used to work at Walmart. You know, I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, you know, pooping and crying, as you do. And I like the handicap stall, so I have space for my yoga. You know, it's important to my life. Namaste. But I once went to leave the stall, and there's just some lady changing her baby. Like, I looked at her, she looked at me, just kind of smiling at her. And I walked away. And then, like, a guy comes out of the stall that was beside me, and she, like, looks at him, and then looks at the urinals on the wall, and she's like, oh, my God, I'm in the wrong washroom. I was like, oh, goofy bitch, whatever. I go about my day, and I start to think, like, she looked right at my face. All right? She looked right at my face and still didn't know she was in the men's washroom. It's like, oh, fat lesbians have to poop too. That's how you fucking change a baby. I don't know shit. But I actually work in a call center now. Talk to Americans all day. No woo. Americans are the fucking worst. Like, I have some American on the phone. I'm like, yeah, can I get your first and last name? And they're just like, yeah, Yolanda Kenesha Smith. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. He's like, can you spell that for me? She's like, S-M-I. I'm like, not that one. Why would it be that one? Or I had one on the phone, and her name was Portia. I asked her what kind of car she drove, and she's like, a Toyota Corolla. I'm like, you did not live up to your parents' expectations, even a little bit. Like, they should have named you, like, Chrysler Sebring or fucking City Bus or some shit, like something you could have lived up to, you know?
What is on sale at the grocery store? Ooh, large prunes. That's all right. I have it. Oh, perfect, perfect. That's all for the fundraiser on the weekend?
What fundraiser?
Really?
Mom, I found a wine bottle in my room again.
Is it empty?
Yes.
What do I need with an empty bottle?
Sorry.
Okay. So this is all for you. I thought you were doing better. I thought you were cutting down on.
I am. I'm down to 2 or 3 glasses a day.
Okay, that's not bad. You used to do 5 or 6. That makes. All right, welcome back to On Tap with Jordan Minter. My special guest, Doug Koning.
Hey, man.
Hey, Doug.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for coming. Oh, are you thirsty?
I'm always thirsty.
Oh, look at these treats.
This looks fantastic.
Blue Doobie treats.
Blue Doobie.
It's 8 in the morning, but I'm just gonna have a little.
That's nice.
Oh, a little strong. I'm over it. So, Doug, stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been doing it?
It'll be 2 years in March.
See, I remember when you were new.
Yeah.
Does it still feel like it's kind of fresh,
days.
like kind of?
I'm not over it yet.
No?
I still like it.
Yeah,
so
right.
it feels fresh enough.
Yeah, because I've been off and on a little more than 2 years.
Yeah.
20.
100.
100 teen years.
Yeah.
Now, were you like me in high school? People said you're funny, or you would just try to get laughs.
Yeah.
Was that where it was
I
born?
would try. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a little more recently for me than you, right?
Young.
Yeah.
I get it. You're young.
Yeah.
Jeez. So in high school, did you get to perform anything? Like I hosted an assembly one time, and when I got my first laugh, I was kind of hooked.
I was in a play.
Yeah.
I was in, you know the movie The Sting?
The Sting, yeah.
Yeah, I was in a play version of that. When I was actually given the part, it was described as like the obsequious train conductor, which I thought said obese at first. So I went to like the person in charge of the play, was very upset. And they're like, oh no, that means like ass kissing. I was like, oh, I can do that. That's fine.
Obsequious, good word.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of big words
haven't used it since.
on my show.
Not once.
Oh, that must be fond memories. Big words. Who needs them?
Times, yeah.
You know?
I went to feed my dog the other day. My mom yelled at me like, whoa, what are you doing? I just fed them. You keep feeding them, they'll just get fat. I'm like, why can't they be in control of that? You know, it's a creature with a f***ing brain, you know? You can control that. It's like, no, they just don't know when to stop. They'll just keep eating until forever, until they die. Like, yeah, I know something else that does that, right? Why do I have to be in control of this person's life, this dog's life? This is bullshit. Like, if you ever see like a fat dog at a dog park, you don't think like, oh my God, what a piece of shit dog, right? You think what an irresponsible owner. I want an irresponsible owner, is what I'm saying. Like, I guess I have one like my parents. One time I was just eating cottage cheese like an idiot, and I'm just eating it. My dad's laughing. I'm like, oh my God, what's so funny? He's like, you know why you like cottage cheese so much? I'm like, oh, why? He's just like, well, when you were a little kid, when me and your mom wanted to go have sex, we give you a big old plate of cottage cheese to keep you entertained. I was just like, what the fuck? It's like the fattiest food you could give me. Might as well give me like a tub of lard that I eat like Winnie the Pooh. It's like, bah! My mouth. You give me like a fucking carrot, like a head of lettuce to gnaw on. It's bullshit. Right? But I do go to McDonald's like every day. Right? McDonald's employees, they always find new ways to make you feel bad about yourself. Right? Like, you'll never feel as fat as when a McDonald's employee takes a breath when they're reading your order back to you. That fucks with you. That fucks with your fat lesbian feelings, right? Like, she gets done reading it back. It's like she read all of Beowulf in one breath. She like doubled over.
We know a lot of guys that do get gigs and do get work, and yeah, and you're fairly prolific. I mean, don't say yourself short. You've always got a gig. I try. I think I've seen you in 5 or 6 venues in and around town, and you go out of town. Like, we're in London now, but rattle off some cities that you'll go to in an average year.
Brantford, Hamilton.
Keep going, I'm
Brampton.
drinking. Brampton. I'm drinking, keep going.
Well, where else have I been? All over the place. St. Thomas.
Boom, St. Thomas.
Against my will.
Now, aren't you from St. Thomas?
I am from St. Thomas.
But you escaped.
I did get out.
You made it.
I made it. I crawled through my tunnel of shit.
There you go.
Came out smelling cleaner.
Got your redemption, Shawshank style. I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Yeah.
So, but you're here now. You're a London guy.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yep.
You're making a go of it.
Yep.
Comedy-wise, is there a city you'd like to go to? When people say they want to go try to make it, locally it'll be like Toronto versus New York or LA, but is there a place you want to be?
Oh no, Toronto's probably ideal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just for the sheer amount of shows, because there's some days we're getting to a point in London where we can double up on shows, and just how good you feel after doubling up, like how loose you are the second set.
Yeah.
Like in Toronto, you could do like 3 or 4 shows a day.
So, do you write a lot? I do and I don't.
I'd like to say yes, but I usually just wait for bad things to happen to me, or like something just like kind of spark an idea.
So your stuff is internal. It's happening to you.
A lot of the time,
That's your source of material?
I know people who, you kind of falsify things that happen, or like, oh, the other day.
Or exaggerate a little bit.
I can't really do that. It's usually just that happened to me.
Yeah.
Like it legitimately happened, you know?
Yeah.
You sometimes blow it out of proportion, but that's what comedy is.
Do you retire material, you find that, like, even though you know it has worked, it was a go-to, but it's time to just...
Yeah, but it's a lot for me. It's not even like retiring Wayne Gretzky. It's like retiring one of the guys
Brent
who was like the
Gretzky?
defenseman. Yeah, Brent Gretzky. Like he wasn't good at it.
Yeah.
He was okay for a little bit, but it's like I don't want to see him anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I go through material a lot just because I get over it.
So
Just
you'll
get tired of it.
You'll have a cycle that,
Yeah.
and sometimes like I'll feel I'm just not up for stuff, and I don't want to try, so I go to stuff that's really old that has worked. But then I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't try something new, or like I second guess myself. Like, do you have any doubt? Well, clearly you know you're gold all the time. But your first time doing a bit, are there more
it's
nerves
nice
there?
though. Because it brings you back to the nerves you had your first time.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that edge of. You don't want to get complacent, right?
Yeah.
You
I want to always have be excited to do stand up.
Yeah.
That's what new jokes are for me. Is stay
like,
excited.
You guys know, I was on Richmond. I was just watching. There's this dog in a car coming down the street. It's riding shotgun, and you look concerned. But it's shotgun, right? And it passed 4 people, made no noise. And I saw a guy on rollerblades and lost its mind, started barking. I was like, even dogs know rollerblades are fucking gay, right? That's how shitty rollerblades are. You ever see a person on rollerblades riding at like a casual pace? Never! They're just trying to get back to their mom's basement as fast as possible, right? And I start to think I remember having a paper out when I was a little kid because I was, poor. And I could have walked around like 10 minutes, but I wore rollerblades. I'm an idiot. And I would have like 2 paper bags slung over me like I was like the Rambo of local news. And I had like this blue visor I got from my grandma from Avon. I thought it was the coolest thing. It was like this blue visor and it had a button. And when you press the button down, sunglasses came out of the visor. Right? I thought it was so cool. I just like ride to someone's house, like this just in. I'm a virgin to my mid-20s, like throw him a paper, like like the fucking CSI guy. No? Fuck you guys.
Here's a messed up thing. When I was in university, I was in an English class, and one of the people I was in the class with lived across from me, and he went to submit an essay. And I was like, this is supposed to be 5 pages. This is way too short. And he's like, oh, okay. Like, he goes back to his room and he comes out, and what he had done is he added pictures to his English essay.
He added
University.
pictures.
Yeah. And he spelled the teacher's name wrong. I think he got his degree. I think he got that degree.
I have no doubt that he got his degree.
Yeah.
Because he could regurgitate what was, they memorize things. I got a buddy that goes to a school that will remain nameless, post-secondary place of higher learning, and he was sitting in a lecture, and this girl pulled out her cell phone at one point, and the professor stopped everything and said, Mrs. So-and-so, what is our rule about cell phones? Singled her out, and she said, no cell phones. And he says, why is your cell phone out? She says, I was checking to see what time it was. And he says, Mrs. So-and-so, what is that on the wall? And he points, and there's a big clock. And she says, I can't read time.
All right, well, this interview's over.
Now that...
I don't want to live anymore.
It's upsetting,
do
right?
This.
Kind of sad.
Well, I guess it'd be like, I don't know, some older people could like go to me and be like, do some Morse code. Like, I don't know Morse code. Like,
yeah, I saw a meme, and it was senior people are going to exchange notes in cursive as a secret code so that young people can't read it.
It'd be really hard for me to read it.
Because they're stopping teaching it.
I actually remember when I was in school, they would take us out of like that class to put us in like this advanced class, not to brag, in grade 3.
Advanced in St. Thomas.
There's probably a special class. Yeah, advanced in St. Thomas is basically the lower level of everyone else. But they took us out of the cursive writing class. So my cursive is crap. It takes me like a whole line to write like one word.
That's bad, man.
Yeah,
that's
not
bad.
good.
We can work on it sometime. We'll get drunk and write in cursive.
Great.
Ooh, calligraphy. We'll get some ink and quills and...
Sounds great.
You down?
Yeah.
We need lives. That's all I got, man. You've burnt me out. I'm upset at kids, and you're young, so I'm starting to resent you. So I just want to thank you for your time.
Yeah, anytime, man.
If people want to look up Doug Koning videos, or maybe even book you, where do we find you?
Just my name.
Just Doug Koning?
Doug Koning, everywhere. Koning.
Look him up, guys.
Yeah,
He'll perform anywhere.
Anywhere.
I mean it. Thanks again.
Anytime.
Hey guys, look what I got. I got a rescue. No, this is perfect. Jerry, my campaign manager, he told me that voters relate way better to families that have pets. And it's a runaway. It's perfect.
Ew.
Isn't this the best?
That's not a rescue.
It's a rescue. I got her on the...
That's a Ferguson's cat.
What are you talking about? It's a rescue.
Ferguson's cat.
Look at how she loves me. That's so relatable.
You do know your daughter's allergic to cats.
What?
Your daughter allergic to cats?
Oh, that daughter. Stepdaughter, let's be honest. We'll have her for like a day or two. Come on, this is gold. Family first. Oh, okay. Okay, welcome back to On Tap with Jordan Mitter. Joining us now, my special guest, drummer for Traumahawk, Jesse McCabe.
Thanks for having
Jesse,
me.
put her there, brother.
Appreciate it.
Now, we just met today,
Yes.
and what I want to get out of the way here is why we're meeting today. A mutual friend had in mind to book you on the show, told me about you, told me the name of the band, Traumahawk, and I just said, done, book it.
Yeah.
Just on the name. And they sent me a link and they said, oh, check out his music. It's really good. I think you'll like it. And I said, no, we've booked it. Like I already sent a tweet.
Whether we're
I'm
garbage or
promoting
not.
you.
Yeah.
Jesse McCabe is going to be on the show for Traumahawk. You could do polka music and I wouldn't even know.
We've tried. It doesn't.
I'm going to assume you don't.
No.
How would you describe it? What's your genre? I go to a record store. What section do I find you in?
Rock and roll is
Rock and
kind of
roll,
what we
man.
go.
Yeah.
We've kind of gotten the moniker like doom pop because we play in a really low tuning, but
Doom pop.
But we're bright and
That's awesome.
That's adorable. I like
rock
that.
and roll. Yeah.
So you drummed. Did the neighbors hate you? Did your parents hate you?
Yeah, I started playing drums when I was young. Kind of switched over to guitar for most of my teenage years, but
Yeah.
I always had a drum kit somewhere, and it was. My parents were great actually. My mom's basement, and we could go do whatever we wanted.
Because I've lived next to a house that had a kid drummer,
Yeah.
and thankfully he didn't stick with it, but it was a Christmas thing. So Christmas morning, it was just
there.
smash,
Yeah.
smash, cymbal, smash,
Yep.
cymbal, smash, and
Yep.
I was like, haha, awesome.
Takes good
It's
parents to put
frustrating.
up with a
Yeah,
drum.
yeah, they're
like
fantastic.
What
Yeah.
kind of parents it's what? Did you bug them for drums? Did you think that's what you wanted to do?
Well, it's kind of a long lineage in my dad's side. My grandpa was a drummer in the war. My dad played drums for years. My uncle played drums, so it was kind of like you're going to play drums kind of thing.
You don't hear my grandpa was a drummer in the war too
Yeah,
often.
he was a drum corps, and he led them out into battles. and
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, so it was always around. I was always around music, and
Yeah.
picked up a guitar and left-handed, and I always tried to play right. Didn't make sense. Drums just kind of made sense to me, so
Yeah.
stuck with it.
Yeah, you can flip it up. Well,
Yeah.
good for you, man. That's
Yeah, and you're allowed to make noise. You might as well do it.
Yeah, right. If you're gonna do it, do what you like.
Yeah.
Make the noise.
They're a
Yep.
fun instrument. It's
Yeah.
like whenever I'm drunk, if I'm around a drum kit, it's just
Yeah.
good to bang on stuff.
Yeah, we jammed at my old house for a long time, and people come back after the bar and they go right to the basement. That was the first thing. They'd slam down on the drums for a while.
That aggression.
Yeah.
It looks like an exhausting instrument. Like I could play guitar for like an hour. I don't know if I could play drums for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
you
some
know?
of those shows, man, like where, like I saw AC/DC a few times,
Yeah.
and there'll be breaks where the singer or whoever, guitarist, will literally just leave the stage, but
Yeah.
never the drummer.
Always there.
You know.
Yeah. There's some pretty crazy, like Foo Fighters, one of the bigger rock bands going right now. They put on a 3-hour concert, and Taylor is one of the craziest
It's just
drummers.
all him.
Just
the whole
goes
time?
nonstop.
Do they? I've never seen them. Do they switch? Does Dave ever jump back on?
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for a couple tunes
What
here
a
or there.
show
but
off.
He is big time.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
When you're that good, you can do what you want, right?
Pick a drummer.
Yeah.
You know. Do
Yeah.
you do it? Do you guys switch? Do you like get on and play something else?
No.
Or no?
No, I'm luckily I'm left-handed, so no one can really touch my stuff. I got to set my gear up the backwards way.
That's a
and-
good point.
And it's my
I was
place.
going to ask, are drums different? Like your snares over here?
Yeah.
'Cause you're-
Yeah, so instead of playing this
okay.
way, I'm over this way. So
Oh, I
it's a
know
pain. It's a pain when you're playing second at a show. You got to
Oh,
tear down,
yeah.
set up.
I thought you were legit going to ask if the drumsticks were a left
If
and a
they're
right.
different.
Like, I'm like, come on.
no.
But no, you're smarter than that, and I apologize for
Little bit.
going
Just
there.
a bit. Yeah.
He was in advanced classes in school.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, not good at cursive though.
Yeah.
Not good at cursive. Can you write in cursive if you had to sign your name right now?
No, it's
No?
chicken scratch. It's
Could
horrible.
you read cursive?
Barely.
Yeah.
I have tried. My mom writes strictly in that, so.
So online, can I look you up and can I get your music and where can I download illegally and not pay for anything?
Bandcamp's probably the primary one. It's
Yeah.
the best site for tunes. We don't really ask for payment for them. It's if you want to pitch us a few bucks, you can.
See, at first I call him spoiled because he gets the gigs that he picks and chooses, and now he's not
he gives
spoiled,
the stuff
and
out
he's
for free.
generous.
Yeah,
Traumahawk.
that's what we do.
Can't figure these people out.
Give to charity. No, we don't do that.
Yeah, oof, easy. Time out.
Yeah, none of that. No. Yeah, Bandcamp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff.
YouTube. You have videos on YouTube?
We don't have. We're doing some new recording. We did one recording at EMAC with our buddies, and then went to our other buddy, and now we're trying to get a full length together and do a video at some point too. So
EMAC, that's London, right? That's
Yeah.
those guys are doing like
fantastic stuff.
crazy stuff.
Quality's amazing.
Yeah.
You pay. You get what you pay for. With
In
that.
our own backyard too. Like I know Dolores O'Riordan from the Cranberries.
Yep.
She comes here to record.
Yeah, there's a ton of big artists that go there strictly. Like they'll come from all over to do it.
So we're on the map. We're kind of here.
Yeah.
But we just got to tell people about it.
We've got great.
you know?
There's great venues and great people putting shows together, and great local bands too. So
For sure, man.
Yeah, it's a good scene. It's great. Yeah.
It is a good scene.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse, I want to thank you for
Appreciate it.
for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for
I'm
having me.
looking forward to checking out one of the sweeter gigs.
Yeah.
Or at least just watching you jam.
Yeah.
I mean, good
anytime.
music is good music no matter where you are, right?
Yeah. Small room.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks again, brother. Let's check the old messages. Jerry, my campaign manager, what do you got? Whoa. Whoa. This is big. Girls, I just got a message from Jerry, my campaign manager. You know the Reverend Peter Reed that I was running against?
Yeah.
Great news. He just died. There's only one other person in the race against me, but as of today, I'm ahead in the polls. Do you know what that means? If I actually win this, that's a bigger house. That's more money. Do you know what this means? I could actually buy you a car. Family first. Subtle. Okay, thanks again to my guests, Doug Koning and Jesse McCabe from Traumahawk. You can check them out online, look them up, book them, make fun of them, like them, don't thumbs down them. That's rude. This has been On Tap with Jordan Minter. I've been your host. Thanks again. Rogers TV, we'll see you soon.
I'm actually a virgin, right? Surprise, surprise. I just don't have one of those faces that like girls see me, they want to take me home and right? Like girls see me, the only reason they want to take me home is to add me to their Cabbage Patch doll collection, right? That's exactly what I look like. I'm okay with it, but I'm gonna die soon, which is sad. You know, it's always sad when a 6-year-old dies, and when you die, you have to like do something with your body, right? You have to get like buried or cremated or honey dipped or chocolate sprinkles. I'm getting distracted. Like, I can't get buried, right? Like, all my friends look like this guy. Like, 400 of my closest friends be pallbearers. You herniated disc, you walk for the rest of your life. How long do skinny people live? Like 14,000 years? I don't fucking know skinny people. So I can't do that, right? So I have to get cremated. When you get cremated, you have to do something with your ashes, right? But I didn't do anything with my life. Like, I can't spread it on a sports field. I play a sport. I'm not gonna let some like creepy idiot in my family put me in an urn. Every day they're like trying to feed me Dunkaroos. Like, hello, Doug. I'm not gonna do that. That's. But I think I finally figured out what I want to do is I want to add my ashes to the recipe for lattes at Starbucks. Right? Because it'd be nice and dead finally knowing I was inside a girl. Yeah.